What is up, everybody? Oh my gosh, there's a school bus trying to pass my truck and trailer. Anyway, what's good, everybody? As you can see, today is going to be a Kansas City related video. If you can't see already, which you can't, it's like a really gloomy, sad day here in Kansas City. And I think I found out the reason for that. Tyreek Hill traded to the Miami Dolphins. So my first reaction to this is honestly kind of genius, but still very heartbreaking. So I'm going to be pretty much giving my opinion on this. You guys know we talk about sports, we smoke, we do that kind of thing on this channel. And Kansas City is my only football team. Always been my only football team. And I'm a pretty diehard Chiefs fan. As you guys know, I go to like almost every home game if I can. I try to buy tickets to every home game that I can. Or if I'm lucky, my friends might take me to one, or my friend. But anyway, my first reaction is absolute heartbreak. Why would we ever get rid of Tyreek Hill? And I'm going to be talking why we might think this is a good idea. But first, we also have some horchata, 34% THC horchata. This stuff is insane. It's lasted me 2 weeks, and I've been chilling on it. I feel amazing off it. As always, have some respect for your neighbors, have some respect for your house members. Open a window. No one wants their room to smell like smoke, trust me. So, the first thing I want to say is for any Chiefs fans that are freaking out right now, saying, we're going to be the worst, or any sports, sports person, I don't really know what to call them, sports journalist, there we go, any sports journalist that thinks that this was a terrible idea and that we're going to be the worst in the NFL, we're going to be the worst in the AFC, I first want to say that's not the case. So, as bad as this may sound, the last 2 years, most defenses in the NFL had the Chiefs pretty much figured out. Granted, the year we won the Super Bowl, we were not figured out. We coasted through most people. But ever since then, once the Buccaneers shut us down the very next year, teams followed the Buccaneers defense, followed the way they played Tyreek Hill, and they pretty much just mastered that. So, in our mind, is what I assume, the Kansas City, person who controls this type of thing, basically said, you know what, Tyreek Hill's pretty much figured out on this offense. We just picked up a slept-on receiver, and, unfortunately, Tyreek Hill hasn't always had like the best attitude. He hasn't done amazing every single game. Don't get me wrong, he's one of the best in the NFL, but he's up and down. Some games when we really need him, he's not showing out. Some games, he is. He is the fastest in the league, but I'm just trying to put it out there that this is not an extremely stupid thing to do. The Chiefs now own 2 first-round draft picks, number 29 and number 30. So that's extremely important to remember. We can pick up 2 amazing defensive players. We can pick up 1 receiver, 1 defense. We could pick up 2 secondary defensive players. We could pick up 2 defensive linemen. I mean, either way, we are going to add a lot of firepower somewhere on our team with those 2 draft picks. Not to mention, we still have like 5 other draft picks as well. So you're talking 2 first-rounders and 5 other ones. We can also trade for another first-round draft pick. So, for example, what if we went out and we got Julio Jones, 1 first-round draft pick, and Mecole Hardman for Julio Jones. It's a pretty dang good deal. Either way, I think what the Chiefs are doing is genius. We lost in the AFC Championship. We took a really hard loss. And if you think about it, we lost the AFC Championship to the Patriots, years ago. And then we went to the Super Bowl and we won. And then we lost to the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. And then now we lost in the AFC Championship. So we're starting to go up and now we're starting to go back down. So what we're trying to do now is go straight to the top. Either way, I'm going to make this video short and sweet. Much love, peace, and respect. This horchata, it's as good as it gets. It's super indica. And it also makes you very creative, which is what I like about it. So I'll be making another video. We'll see what happens in the draft news. Peace out.